Singapore will restrict entry to all new travellers who've been to mainland China in the last 14 days, regardless of nationality, starting at 11:59 p.m. tomorrow. And all Chinese passport holders will not be issued visas to come here. The tighter measures were announced as the spread of the Wuhan coronavirus worsens in China. Cheryl Goh reports.
The travel restrictions apply to all who have been to mainland China in the past 14 days. Singaporeans, permanent residents and long-term pass holders with PRC passports are still allowed to enter Singapore, but are subjected to a leave of absence from work or school for 14 days as a precaution. The Manpower Ministry said it will also reject all new work pass applications for foreign workers from mainland China until further notice.
It remains so. The majority are linked back to Hubei. But there is, according to the medical experts who are assessing the situation, there is a growing possibility that more individuals from other parts of China may be infected with the virus.
But he reiterated that there's no community spread of the virus within Singapore. The moves, he said, limit the number of imported cases, as the number of confirmed cases here continue to climb.
Let me make something very clear. This is not nationality based, right? I think, so please don't misunderstand. It is a travel restriction, as I have highlighted, for all visitors, regardless of nationality, with recent travel history to mainland China within the last 14 days. It's very hard to verify travel history, so we are using that as a proxy, but our main area of concern is people who have been in China, and that's the reason why we are undertaking this particular travel restriction, as we did for Hubei in the past.
The enhancements are the strongest measures carried out to date. They come on the back of the World Health Organization's declaration that the virus is a global health emergency. The Immigration and Checkpoints Authority, with the Civil Aviation Authority of Singapore, will engage airlines on ground implementation to ensure all travellers from China are not allowed into Singapore. The impact of travel restrictions: arrivals from China have already dropped by 80% in recent days. Chinese tourists contribute the most to Singapore's tourism sector, with 1.8 million visitors pulling in close to 900 million in spending in the first half of last year. The impact of the virus on businesses here is also expected to be significant. Deputy Prime Minister Heng Swee Keat is set to announce measures on Saturday.